Good morning, everybody. This is Matthew coming to you from A Love Awakening. How are you all doing this morning? I hope you are doing well. I hope your week is going fantastic. And just wanted to come to you this morning and I wanted to give you this message about wearing a mask. Now, before you get up in, all upset about me talking about mask wearing and being political and everything else like that, I'm going to tell you, it's not about this mask. So let me go ahead and take this off. I want to talk about the masks that we wear every day and the way we show up to the world. So it's very interesting, but you might want to take into consideration that you're wearing a mask right now. You're wearing a mask of your history. You're wearing a mask of all of those beliefs that you have about yourself. And what do I mean by that? You might wake up in the morning and you might look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh, I am so out of shape. I am so fat. That's a thought. But that's a mask that you wear. So is the mask of I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy, that I'm stupid, that I don't have what it takes, that I'm not worthwhile. Those are masks that we put on, and we wear those out in public. We wear them in our lives. So I'm encouraging you right now, what would it be like to be able to be authentic and take those masks off? Because I'm telling you right now, taking those masks off help you step into what you want to create for the world. Masks are a great way to remind yourself of something that you've made up, that you're not worthy, that you're not good enough. All of those things. When you show up authentically, that you don't have to hide who you are and what you are about, that's when you step into your power. That's when you step into manifesting those things in your life that you want to manifest. Taking off your mask and getting rid of those limiting beliefs that you have about yourself is freedom. It's liberating. It gives you the chance to show up authentically. So think about the times that you were not being authentic and you were wearing a mask. And I'm going to tell you a couple of things about myself where I was not being authentic because I was afraid. I was afraid of what people would think of me. I was afraid of what people would make me out to be. For years, I wore a mask in front of my family. I wore a mask in front of my friends. I mean, me being gay was not something that you wanted to talk about. It just wasn't. And so for years, I wore that mask of being straight. I even dated women to make sure that no one knew the secret. It wasn't until I came out that I understood what wearing that mask cost me. So I want you to consider that taking off your mask can be liberating, okay? But it didn't stop there. I had relationships that I wore a mask of being the one that was sane, so to speak. I put up with abuse. I put up with being physically, mentally, verbally abused inside of relationships because I wore that mask of, oh, it must be something wrong with me. There must be something wrong with how I'm showing up in this relationship. It's my fault. But I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't looking at my own feelings and saying, no, this isn't right. No, I don't deserve this. No, I don't want this in my life. Well, it took several times, but I learned that no, that's not who I am. No, this is not my fault. And no, I'm not going to take responsibility for this. And that's when I took off my mask of being the victim, of being vulnerable. And I stepped into power. So I took responsibility for that. See, we have to take responsibility for taking off that mask. We have to be responsible for putting on that mask. We have to be responsible for thinking, how am I not showing up authentically? What am I not doing to be the person I am, to be the powerful manifester that I am inside of this lifetime? So I encourage you to look at those places in your life that you're wearing a mask. Take a good hard look at what you are portraying to yourself. If you have a problem going to the mirror and looking at yourself and saying, you are worthwhile. If you have a problem going to the mirror and saying, you are smart, you are beautiful, and you are worthy, you're wearing a mask. If you take that mask off, get comfortable going to the mirror and telling yourself those things. Practice your affirmations. When you practice your affirmations, you are taking and you're actively taking and pulling off the layers and layers of masks that you've put on your entire life. I am happy, healthy, whole, and complete, and money flows freely to me. That's my affirmation, and that's what I believe. I'm not doing it through a mask anymore. You know, when I first started, it kind of seemed like it because I'm thinking, no. But that's what an affirmation does. And when you start showing up inside of that, you start believing it. Thoughts become beliefs. So start thinking of yourself not as your mask, but as who you are being inside of this world. So this has been Matthew from A Love Awakening. If you like these messages, go ahead and hit subscribe below. Hit the little bell and you'll be notified of all the stuff that we're putting out there on YouTube. You can check out our website at aloveawakening.com. We love hearing your comments, so go ahead and comment down below. I want to know if this message hit you in any way. I want to know if you're quote unquote wearing a mask or you're getting rid of your mask. I want to know. If you feel that this message needs to go to someone else, that they need to hear it, go ahead and share it with them. You never know. You might be that person that helps them take off their mask too, or they might be the person that helps you take off your mask. So don't let masks be a limitation. So you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are loved. So this is Matthew, and I love you, Lisa loves you, A Love Awakening loves you, so you need to love you. You have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.